The 2019 Pro Bowl continues here in Orlando, Florida. I'm Amie Wells, joined by Jim Wyatt. Jim, you have been on the road a lot these last couple days, coming from the Senior Bowl in Mobile, Alabama. Everybody was talking about the Tennessee Titans promoting Arthur Smith to offensive coordinator. You had a chance to talk to the general manager, John Robinson, and head coach Mike Vrabel. What did they have to say?
Well, both of them raved about Arthur Smith. I mean, we know him from being inside the building and from being around him over the years, but I think they know him behind the scenes and what he's able to do in meetings and what he's able to do on the football field and how he communicates with players. And they feel like it wasn't necessarily the easy thing to do because it was in-house, but it was the right thing to do because he was the right guy for the job. The transition will be smoother. The terminology won't have to change. And I think they believe that everybody will be able to play faster, including Marcus Mariota, because of it.
While being down here in Orlando, we asked some of our Titans Pro Bowlers their thoughts on Arthur Smith being promoted to offensive coordinator.
I'm really excited for him. He's a really smart guy.
I think Arthur Smith is an extremely smart guy, and more than anything, he's a player's coach. I've always enjoyed being around him.
He's a fun guy to be around, and I think it'd be great for Marcus to be around somebody that he's familiar with.
He's a great feel for the personnel on this team, and he's going to take the best from each of the offenses he's been in, and we're going to be very successful.
I know he's going to do a great job, and I'm proud of him from when he first came here to now being the OC. I couldn't think of a better guy to get the job.
He's the best man for the job.
The Tennessee Titans have also made news hiring a new strength and conditioning coach. You had a chance to talk to not only Titans staff, but also some people who used to play with them.
Yeah, and Frank Burano is a guy that came from Boston College. He's has been in the college ranks for many years. There are 4 or 5 guys from Boston College. I talked to 4 of them. I heard there was a 5th down there about Frank and kind of what he brings to the Titans. They all raved about him and how much he helped them, not only from a strength standpoint, but maybe how much that transitioned to on the field. And that's something Mike Vrabel said. He's not looking necessarily for guys just to get stronger. He wants to see that translate onto the football field. And I think, sounds to me like, based on their reviews, Titans got a good one.
After a week in Orlando, Florida for the Pro Bowl, we're going to transition into the 2019 NFL Draft. It takes place in Nashville, Tennessee, and before that can even happen, the recruiting process begins, the scouting process begins. What did John Robinson have to say about what he's looking for in a future Titan?
Well, he's continuing to look for tough, dependable, accountable, team-first guys. But one of the things we kind of got on the subject of is talking about nasty players. And I kind of asked him a question about adding that to the list, and he kind of took it and run with it. He said you're kind of looking for more wolves in the group. He said if he feels like this team's got some nastiness on it, it's got 3 or 4 guys he'd call wolves. He wants to add 7 or 8 guys to kind of change the mentality, especially in the trenches. So from specifically a position standpoint, I think he's probably on offensive linemen. I think he's on defensive linemen. I think receivers. He even said some of the guys later in the draft, he's already kind of earmarked some of those guys. I think, potentially a few other positions, especially edge rusher, got to be on his list at early stages of this process.
There's a lot going on for the Tennessee Titans right now. We have one more practice here in Orlando, Florida, and then the Pro Bowl game is on Sunday at Camping World Stadium. You don't want to miss that. For Jim Wyatt, I'm Amie Wells, and this is TitansOnline.com.